to In the Kitchen with Pen, and today I'm going to be making a cheats, a quick, call it what you will, but it's a sausage cassoulet. And a cassoulet usually has beans in it, okay, so that's the cassoulet part. So what do we need? Well, we need some sausages. Now generally you'd use Toulouse sausages, but I don't like them. I find them, they're just too meaty and I don't like the coarseness of them. So I've got some lovely butcher's Lincolnshire sausages here, and I will be cooking those in the air fryer. And I will need, for my cassoulet, I will need some onion, some carrot, some celery, some beans, some stock, garlic, and I haven't got it out yet, but I will do, one of those, bay leaf. So if you come on over, we'll show you exactly what we're doing. Now generally what you'd do is you would fry your sausages off for about 5 or 10 minutes to get some colour on them, but I'm going to be doing them in the air fryer, so we're skipping that step. So I've got some oil in my pan, and when it's hot I'm going to go in with all my veg. And I've just thought, did I tell you I need some tomato puree? Can't remember, so I need tomato puree as well. When this is hot, which it very nearly is actually, we're going to go in with our vegetables. Slight sizzle, did you hear? And we're going to let those cook for about 5 to 10 minutes. I will put the full recipe up, but this I'm just doing for me today. So I've got just one stick of celery that I've chopped finely, a smallish carrot, and about 1/4 of an onion. So that's all I've got. And I'm just going to cook those over a low heat until they start to soften. And once they've softened, I will come back. I'm bringing you back now because I put some of the beans into a bowl, and I've added some of the tomato puree, probably about a tablespoon, and I'm just mashing the beans down with the tomato puree, and this will give a different texture but also will help thicken our cassoulet. I'm going to go in with lots of garlic now, or if you haven't got garlic granules like this, don't use garlic salt, use a couple of chopped garlic cloves or a couple of spoonfuls of lazy garlic. They will work in the same way. And I'm going to go down to the low heat, stir this together and put the lid on and leave it for a few minutes whilst I pop the sausages into the air fryer. Right then, our sausages are coloured, which is what I wanted, so I can now add everything else into the pan. This celery, onion, garlic and carrot has started to soften up quite nicely, so I'm going to go in with the mashed beans and the tomato puree. Sun-dried tomato puree, if you have it, would be wonderful. But if you don't, just ordinary tomato puree. No judgment here. There we go, get all of that in, you can see, nice and clean. Then we're going to go in with our bay leaf, our stock, and that is chicken stock that I've used. And so that's the mashed beans in there, and we're going to go in with the beans that aren't mashed. and I haven't drained them because the aquafaba in there actually will also work as a thickener. So they're in there, and we need to season. So I'm going to go in with some pepper, some black pepper and some sea salt. And yes, I do need to refill my sea salt. Right, and then we'll just take our sausages, and they are looking really nice. And we're just going to pop those on there, or in there should I say, and pop the lid on. We can up now the temperature, and we're going to give that another 10 minutes, so I shall actually set the timer. There we are, that's it. Lid's going back on, and you'll see this when we dish up. All I have done is I have cut up the sausages so that they're going to be easier to eat. So there is our sausage cassoulet. I'm just going to get dished up and then we can taste. Right then, our sausage cassoulet is all dished up and ready to go. If I'd have had some parsley, I would have chopped it and just put some greenery on the top just to make it look a little nicer, and I actually don't mind the taste of parsley either. So there we go, and the only thing to have with it is some crusty bread. So I part baked some of these rolls, you know, the ones you can get in almost any supermarket. I mean, they're still hot, they're steaming. So I've got a part baked roll, and the beans and the vegetables. I don't need a potato option obviously, so let's have a little taste. There we are, there it is, steaming hot. Why do I do this to myself? Let it cool down a bit, Pen. Oh, that's nice, that's nice. And there's a piece of sausage. That is lovely. And obviously a little bit of bread, dip it in. A little bit, she says, oh my gosh. Oh wow. Absolutely delicious. So next time you've got sausages, don't fancy the usual, try a sausage cassoulet. I can 100% recommend it. And if you chop your vegetables small enough, they'll cook, but they'll still, you know, in the time that I've done it, but they still retain just a little bit of a bite, which is delicious. Right. I'm going. That's it, I'm all done. Thank you for watching this episode of In the Kitchen with Pen. If you do make this, let me know what you think. Any comments, write them down below. And if you've liked it, give us a thumbs up. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again very soon in the kitchen with Pen. Bye bye.